Hello, sweet June 2010. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Having a night off. Um, Still working on my hair, trying to take my braids now. Oh Lord, have mercy. Well, anyway, um, this blog, listen to a brother on here named T Mont, becoming a fan of his brother. The brother is deep. Y'all get a chance, listen to him. He's deep. Gave me an idea for this blog, and it's been kind of marinating on some things, about. I've been studying the Bible for quite some time. I'm a Jehovah's Witness, and I've been studying the Bible for a long time, learning a lot, getting a lot of information, and just learning a lot of values and about a lot about godly standards and learning about God's qualities and Jesus' qualities um, and just thinking what are the good qualities of a real good Christian man and the good qualities of a true Christian woman. And so I'm gonna run some of them things down to you guys on here, um, based on my information, based on my knowledge, and what I've learned so far, and just being the age that I am, and life experiences, and this some trial and error, and everything, and based on just observations of what I see in my community, and so based on all those things, um, the true definition of a man, a real godly Christian, a real man, godly, worthy man, is being respectful, respecting women, respecting himself, respecting his mother, and having cultivating that love of God in his heart, And once you cultivate the love of God in your heart, you want to do the right things. And I know I like a man that has a lot of respect for his mother and has a respect for women. It's nothing worse than running up on a man that don't have no respect for women. I don't even want a man like that in my company. I don't even want to talk to you if you don't have any respect for women. If as soon as as soon as you mention women and the B word comes out your mouth, then I already know right there automatically you don't have no respect for no woman, and I sure don't want to deal with you, because you can't be with a man like that. If he doesn't respect women, he ain't gonna be no good for you. So that's very important for a man, is to have that respect for women. If he respects his mom, that's a good sign. He has a lot of respect and love for his mom. That's a good sign, because then he may have respect for other women. But if he don't have no love and no respect for his mom, I don't know. You might have to back up away from him. And um, the love of God, respecting himself, loving himself, and love of God. Um, Knowing his worth. See, I talk about women knowing their worth, but it's also important for men to know their worth too. A man has to know his worth. I've run up on some guys that have very low self-esteem. Very difficult to deal with a man with a low self-esteem, because when they have a low self-esteem, they gonna dump they drama off on you. They're gonna be insecure in the relationship. They're always going to be insecure. They're always going to think somebody going to pull you from them. You going to go somewhere else. Deep down, they're thinking, if you're a good woman and you're dealing with this type of man, because see, I know what I'm talking about, because I didn't experienced it. I know what I'm talking about. If you're a good woman and you try to be a good woman and love the man and everything, but if he doesn't have any self-worth, or his self-esteem is low, and he doesn't have any self-worth, He is not. He deep down, he's thinking he's not worthy of a woman like you. He's not. And it's going to cause problems, and he's going to in turn going to try to break down your self-esteem. And ladies, do not let a man break down your self-esteem. Please don't. Don't do that. But when a man does that, he don't have no respect for himself. He don't have any self-worth. Ladies, you don't want to deal with a man that don't have it. Trust me. Like I said, I know what I'm talking about. I done dealt with it. And then deep down, they're thinking they're not worthy to have a good woman like you. If you're trying to be a good woman to him and love him, he's thinking deep down, self-consciously, he feels like he's not worthy. It's just like when a woman gets involved with an abusive man. Deep down, she thinks she's not worthy to have a man to love and respect her and treat her, like a queen. Deep down, she's feeling her self-esteem low, and she feeling like she's not worthy. So she just let men dump on her and treat her any kind of way. It's the same principle with a man. They'd rather be with a woman that's going to, talk to him any kind of way, cheat on him. They'd rather be with one like that than to be with one like you. You trying to love him and be faithful to him, and you trying your best to show him your love and everything, and then they treating you, in turn, they treating you like dirt. They can't appreciate it. But then they treat other woman that comes along that cheats on them. She talk to him any kind of way and all that. See, they love her. They be hell over heels in love with her. Huh? See, men accuse women of being like that. Yes, there is women like that. But you know what? There's a lot of men out there like that too. There's two sides. The coin goes both ways. And those are the type of men, ladies, that you have to be aware of. If he's got low self-esteem, and there's signs to look for if the man has low self-esteem and low worth. He's insecure. That's number one of the things right there. He's insecure. He's insecure in the relationship. He always thinking that somebody gonna pull him from you. You gonna go somewhere else, and and he's trying to control you, and all that. That just translates to insecurity, low self-esteem. He's talking negative. He's always talking negative all the time, trying to break down your self-esteem. So he can make you feel so bad about yourself that you don't have enough confidence to, even if you feel like the relationship is not going right, you're not going to have enough confidence to even go to someone, to leave him to go to someone else. Because he didn't broke down your self-esteem so bad. Ladies, don't go for it. Like I said, I know what I'm talking about because I done been through it. Don't allow any man to break down your self-esteem. Another definition of a true man is that if he run up on you and he see that you a good woman, and you have good qualities and everything, and you have all the good characteristics, and you're respectful and you respect yourself, and y'all start a relationship, it don't take no man 2, 3, 4, and 5 years to figure out if you're someone that he wants to marry. I know when I was in the world, I'm not in the world anymore, but when I was, I thought it was a slap in the face when a man wanted to be with me for years, over 2 years, and not want to ask for my hand in marriage. I thought it was a slap in the face. Because I'm like, it don't take you that long to figure out if you either want to marry me or you don't. But, you're not going to keep stringing me along, And so if he strings you along, you're being a good woman for him, to him, and you're down for him and everything like that, and he wants to string you along. If you want to get married, I don't believe in ultimatums. You know what you need to do. Move on. He's a loser. So, it don't take no man years to figure out whether he wants to, he either wants to marry you or he don't. Plain and simple. It's not that complicated. We complicate things. It's not that complicated. It's one thing I've learned up to this point in my life. Things are a lot more simpler than what we think. We sometimes complicate things. And we look more into things than what it really is. Some things are more simple than what we realize. The answer is simple. He's just not that into you, ladies. Okay? If he wants to string you along for years and years and years, he's not showing you love. He's not showing you respect. Because he don't even want to take you as his wife. What kind of mess is that? Especially if you done laid up and you had a baby by this man, he should definitely want to take you as his wife and help you raise the child. And that comes to my another definition of a true man. Now, another definition of a true man is that he is going to be a father to his children. Plain and simple. Okay? If he can't be a father to his children, you and if he you meet him and he has children by other women, and ladies, I made this mistake myself. Oh my God, I made this mistake. But you live and you learn. If you meet that guy and he's got kids by other different women, don't walk away from him. Run. Now, if you're not looking to have a baby, then you might, I don't know. You better look for some other qualities, and then, see if he shows any characteristics of changing, or you see, observe and see how he do his kids. But if he's showing characteristics of having these babies by these different women, and he's not manning up, and he didn't marry, and then on top of that, what makes it bad is if he didn't marry any of these women. If he wasn't married to any of these women, that's another sign that you need to not only walk away from him, you need to run away from this guy. He's, sisters, I made that mistake myself, but like I said, I lived and I learned. You know, if he gets you impregnated, he is not going to be there for you to help you raise that child. He didn't do right by the other one. So what makes you think he's going to do right by you? Okay? Wow. And that's the true man. A true man will take care of his kids, will be a father to his kids, will be in his children's life. That is a true man. A true man doesn't walk away from his children. He doesn't walk away from his responsibilities. He's there for his children. He takes care of his children. I'm going to continue this. I'm going to have a part 2 to this. I'll be right back. Time's running out. Have a part 2. Be right back.